Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today on CLODAGH'S Summer Suppers, I'm going to be sharing with you my recipe for a grilled ribeye beef steak salad with creamy Cashel blue, pecans and a lemon vinaigrette. So if you'd like to cook along with me, the recipe is below. So welcome into my kitchen. To make the grilled ribeye beef salad, you need Cashel blue cheese, 2 ribeye steaks. I always take my meat about 30 minutes out of the fridge before I use it. Pecans, mustard, some oil, lemon, honey, garlic to make the dressing for the salad, and then I've got some lovely salad greens as well. So whenever you're cooking a steak, you want to get your grill really hot. Just put a little bit of oil on each side, give it a rub. Whenever I'm buying my beef, I try to get it as aged as possible. You wanted a colour of this colour, which is like a kind of a burgundy red, like a dull red rather than a bright red, because that means it's been hanging for longer and that means it'll be more juicy and tender. And then I put sea salt on each side, rub it in. So this is also a perfect salad to make on the barbecue. So if you're a barbecue king or queen, this is definitely a recipe for you. But this is also something that I love to cook, like on a Friday evening when I've had a long week and I want something kind of hearty, but also kind of tasty and packed with flavour. And it might be something I'd have on a date night or when I just have a friend over. It's just a really simple thing to do. This is the only thing that you just need to pay a little bit of attention to, and all the rest then is just like whisking and tossing together like the salad. Your pan has to be like super hot, and I'll just test it a little bit by just going like this. Yeah, so it's searing, so that's what you want to do. And once I put that down, I'm not going to touch it for 3 minutes, because if you do, it won't actually get the ridge and it'll start sticking to the pan. Sizzle, sizzle, that's what we want to get. Now don't touch it for 3 minutes. So the next thing you want to do is your dressing. I've said this before, roll out your lemons because it loosens up all of the juices. It makes it so much easier to juice. You could use vinegar if you wanted to, so if you love balsamic vinegar. So it's 2/3 part oil, and then the other third is either lemon or lime. Here's another lemon trick. So what you do is, you just cut off the little piece at the bottom so it stands. They're both standing like that. And then when you look in here, you'll see the pit, and you just put your knife enough into the pit that it allows you to pull back all of the flesh, and then you're left with a cup. You pop it into your freezer and it comes out like a frozen lemon cup, and you can put sorbet in it, ice cream, hummus with the crudités. Next, I'm putting in Dijon mustard, which I love. And I put in honey. And then a clove of garlic. I need to turn over my steak. I'm going to turn these over. What I usually do is with one hand, I just press down on it. And then I flip it. Oh, look at that. Look at that lovely char. Add in your crushed garlic, pinch of sea salt, and I whisk it until you get like a creamy emulsion. It only takes like 30 seconds, but that means that it'll actually coat and hold on to the leaves. So I have a couple more minutes before my steaks are cooked, so I'm going to toast up these pecans. Anytime you toast nuts or spices, it releases the oils and you get so much more flavour from them. Yum! I like my steaks medium rare, so I'm doing 3 minutes on each side. If you like it medium, I would say like 4 minutes on each side. And I always let my steaks rest for a couple of minutes before I eat them. While the pecans are still in the hot pan, what I'm going to do is I've got some honey left over, pour that over. The combination of the pecans with the honey and the Cashel blue is so good. And then my lovely lemon vinaigrette. So I'm using a platter. I am a bit of a platter queen. So I put all that down on my platter first. slice it to an angle. And then put your knife underneath it like this. Then just tip one piece off at a time, like so. Gorgeous Cashel blue cheese from Ireland, which I'm crumbling all over it. And that is just gonna melt into the steak. And lastly, the honeyed warm pecans. Oh guys, these combinations are so good. So you got the fresh pepperiness of the salad leaves, the meaty, gorgeous ribeye steak, and you've got the honeyed pecans, and then the zesty lemon vinaigrette. This, guys, is what I call a 10-minute, one-pan supper for the luckiest person in your life. So I'll be back next Thursday cooking up another CLODAGH'S summer supper. If there's something specific you'd like me to cook, comment below. And otherwise subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you next week.